Hi Scorpio, and welcome to your weekly tarot reading. This reading is going to be from whenever you see it, basically, until the 16th of January. Okay, so yeah, that sort of thing. Quite a really interesting reading, Scorpio. I don't know how I'm going to fit this into 10 minutes, but I'm going to do my best. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, you've got Judgment, beautiful Major Arcana. It's about rebirth, the end of a whole cycle and the beginning of a new one. These guys are rising out of the coffins, okay? And praising that they're giving a new chance at life. It's that feeling of, I always get the Judgment cards, that feeling of wonder, just wonder and happiness about being alive. So if you're not feeling that way, it will change. It will change, particularly tune into the card. Now at the crowning card, you've got two cards, guys. 5 of discs and 2 of cups. Now it's very interesting. Sorry, my nail. I've been repotting plants. When two cards come out together, it's really interesting because I couldn't put them back. So this is either a love interest, but you're not feeling. 5 of discs is feeling a bit out in the cold. So some Scorpios could be feeling a bit out in the cold regarding a love interest, a bit abandoned. For some, there's some financial issues going on, but so is love going on, because you've got soulmates as your additional guidance. So I think a relationship could be the center point for many Scorpios. Okay, some it could be an issue which, you know, you're feeling a bit abandoned in this relationship, but for some you've got finances on your mind. For some you've got finances and money, no finances and love on your mind. Okay, so we'll come back to these as the crowning card, because these cards here are the most important in the reading. Okay, but for some Scorpios, there's no doubt about it, love is the theme. That soulmates is your additional guidance. So let's look at the rest of the cards. So there's a feeling that you have to start the week defending your values, defending your territory. Some people see this as a negative card. I never see this as a negative card, but maybe that's just me. And I can't see this as Scorpio. Scorpio, you're so passionate. So I can't imagine a Scorpion seeing this as a negative card either. This is about defending, being true to your own self, defending your values, just being yourself, basically. Maybe you do have to defend your territory a little bit, but that's okay. You know, so I never get this as a difficult card. So anyhow, it's paired with the 6 of Swords. Again, not a difficult card. It's moving on from one chapter of your life to another. Moving on from turbulent waters to a whole new land here. And don't forget, watch what you take in the boat with you, okay? What thoughts do you want to take into your new chapter? Sorry, I'm speaking too quietly. That is the power you do. What you want to take forward with you, Scorpio. That's what I'd spend my time thinking about, because right next to it, strange combination of cards is that feeling of being a bit frustrated. So a few of you could be frustrated over anything to do with these two cards. But paired with it is a 6 of Wands. There's a victory here. So that's what I mean. It's a strange combination of cards, because this speaks about getting what you want. You've been clear on your values, you've been clear on your territory, and it's been a success. But for many, there's still a feeling of being a little bit trapped, being a little bit stuck. And I think this is definitely either a relationship or a money issue that's making you feel this way, or it could be both. But don't worry, guys, because don't forget, rebirth is the whole theme of the week. We then move on, and Okay, this feeling, again, it's a really interesting reading. You've got all this passion as you put your values down in this victory and rebirth. This is you feeling a bit defensive again, feeling a need to protect yourself. And it's paired with this Knight of Wands, so it could be from this fire sign person. That you're feeling maybe a sense of not trusting fully what's evolving here. Or this is a classic card of, sorry, I call it, as everyone who knows gets private readings from me, classic PSD card. Not wanting to be hurt again and feeling you're having to stand back a little bit, potentially from this Knight of Wands character, whoever he is. And I think for many it's very linked with these, okay? Potentially is a relationship that's making you feel a bit fearful, a bit that you have to protect yourself. Very good chance it's a fire sign person, but not necessarily, remember. It's, most of us have all the elements in our birth chart, so it's, you know, it doesn't have to be a fire sign person. There's someone who's quite forthcoming, he's quite out there, he's confident, he's got all these characteristics of a fire sign, but there seems to be a need to protect yourself, Scorpio, from this person. You then get the Knight of Cups. Another sign got these as well. And what a beautiful, beautiful pairing with the Queen of Cups. And this is definitely both of these are the water signs. So you've got your own elements, plus you've got male and female. So for some Scorpios, this is the most beautiful bonding going on, basically. This is almost a perfect union, actually. If it was a King of Cups, it would be a bit more perfect, but the fact he's a knight, this Knight of Cups maybe sometimes mean there's a reconciliation after some conflict, and there might have been some conflict in your relationship or some separation because of this 5. Or this need to protect yourself, but whatever it is, by the end of the week, those boundaries and those barriers are going down, and you're allowing yourself to feel, to understand that, particularly with this Queen, she doesn't really need to protect herself because she's got her throne, and she emotionally is sovereign in the fact that she feels what she feels, and she is her own boss, basically. And Scorpio, this is who you are. I know maybe there's some work to be done and some healing to be done around this 9 and this 5. This is how I know you to be. Okay, and paired to this Knight of Cups, it's, you know, this is definitely an offer being made. Could be a romantic one, could be reconciliation. I really see this card coming up as someone, when they come forward offering to try and heal a situation, or they're making an offer. Could be an offer of a date. Fascinating, fascinating reading, Scorpio. You always, I know I tend to get quite similar readings for you. There's nothing I can do about the cards that I pull. But your additional guidance is soulmate. So if there is relationship challenges, which this card and this card are pointing to the fact that maybe, and I'm looking at your singles reading, there was a feeling of not feeling good enough. Okay? But this is the outcome. I love it. The Queen has overcome those more challenging emotions, okay? But it's definitely a relationship theme, Scorpio. For some, this makes no sense to. It could just be a financial issue. And I don't mean just, you know. don't know, I'm just looking at the cards and what I'm seeing. I'm seeing predominantly a relationship issue. Basically, that's exactly what I'm getting. Maybe a feeling a need to protect yourself, and that Five of Discs can sometimes feel, you know, you're not feeling the best about yourself. I don't know how to put that in a less blunt way. A bit feeling out in the cold. But if there has been an argument or a separation, guys, this night is almost guaranteeing there's going to be a reconciliation. And for some Scorpios, there's an offer of love being made. And I would not turn my back on it, guys. Particularly if it's just thinking in your mind, it's telling you you're not good enough, okay? Look out for it. It's going to be a great week. Okay, guys? And I'll speak to you next Wednesday. That's when I generally post my weeklies. Okay? Bye.